The first thing is, at the end of the day, you need to look at that recap. And if you're an associate, you need to look at your own. If you're a practice owner, you need to look at yours and the hygienists and the associates and make sure that they're consistent with what you remember and that they make sense. When you're a practice owner, or if you're an associate and you're paid on collections instead of production, or you're paid on adjusted production instead of gross production, you also need to look at the adjustments. And same question, do they make sense? Now, if I'm looking and I see that a patient got an 80% adjustment, I mean, even the really cheap insurance companies don't take 80% of your fee. So there was something else that happened there. So that's step one. Step two, when you're a practice owner, is what I call articulation. And I'm borrowing a word from dentistry here very much on purpose, because as soon as I say that, the dentist is picturing the mandible and the maxilla. What the articulation that I'm talking about, though, is a little bit different. Financial articulation means this. If your practice was open 18 days last month, and in one hand you have 18 day-end reports that came from your software. These are the ones you checked each day before you went home. And when you check it, put your initials on it, so you know that's the one you saw. And in your other hand, you have a month-end summary, because your software will print a summary that is kind of like a big version of the 18 reports. Then what we do is we add up the fees and adjustments and payments for the 18 reports, and they should be exactly, and I mean to the penny, the same as the month-end summary report. If they're not, Milad, somebody came in after hours and they did stuff in the software they did not want you to see, and that's the way you catch it. I know a lot of dentists who look at that day-end report, but they don't do any kind of comparison to month-end totals, and the door is very wide for Saturday adjustments. And then the third thing you need to do is, with that monthly report, now that you know that it has integrity, to compare collections against what went in your bank. Those are the three key steps to protecting your revenue.